Alrighty everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 2. What's down this mysterious pit? It's odd, he looks a lot like me, except with a jackhammer. Now, truth be told, this is actually, in fact, Mega Man. As the story goes, Dr. Wily goes into the future, and he comes back with the 4 Robot Masters from Mega Man 3 that I just destroyed, as well as this guy, named Quint, who in the future was Mega Man. As the story goes, Dr. Wily captured Mega Man, basically reprogrammed him into his own machine, and brought him back to the past to help destroy Mega Man. Which makes absolutely no sense, because if in the future you are able to capture and reprogram Mega Man so he does your bidding, why bother going back to the past at all if you've already beaten Mega Man? But whatever. That's the theme of the game, and if it wants to go with that, then okay. Quint has only one pattern. He jumps, he jackhammers, rocks fly out of the floor, and then he goes. Not too tough. Only weak in the head, but you're not likely to take more than a couple hits, if any. And you get the Sakagarne. Which, in case you're curious, is his jackhammer. And Wily apparently has a space station that he was able to fund through mysterious means. Now, if I was Dr. Wily, I would have just made that mouth close on top of Mega Man and destroy him and, you know, obliterate him, crush him, whatever. But, hey, I guess he wants a fair fight. Alright. Now, as you can see by the background of this stage, you know, all the bent clocks, definitely going into the theme of time travel here. If it wasn't already apparent from what I've been explaining about Quint and the Robot Masters, despite the fact that no place in the game actually hints at everything I was talking about. It all kind of just happens, and, you know, it's just random backstory. Now, this is the only Dr. Wily stage in the game. And interestingly enough, it's not particularly long and it's not particularly difficult. So one of the reasons a lot of people overall rank this game probably closer to the bottom for the Game Boy games. Not because it's not good or not because it's not challenging, but because it's just a lot shorter than the other Mega Man games. I mean, it's not as short as Mega Man 1, since the second set of Robot Masters didn't even have stages. But it's a short game overall. I mean, this is only the 5th video, and I'm closing in on the end. I'm on the last stage. Now we're finally going to get ourselves use out of Rush Marine. Can't believe I just walked into that thing. Okay. We got ourselves another monkey. Now, since we don't need these for the rest of the game, take him out with Mega Man's weapon. And in case you haven't noticed, the theme music for this stage is also the title screen theme. Kind of wrapping it all together, going full circle. That jump is awesome. This ledge is way too small. And of course, those little spikes there down at the bottom will insta-kill you. Gonna have a few screens of these guys back from Airman stage. Again, don't gotta worry about the birds here because there's no ground. I'll demonstrate. So the eggs can't hatch. I think it's kind of just meant to psych you out, but whatever. It's easy. You don't have to worry about anything. Now here, I'm probably just gonna end up suiciding just so I can start with full life for the last battle, because we are in fact at the end. La la la. Kill me. Alright. Now we're going to do it for real. Dr. Wily is not weak against anything, so you're stuck using the Mega Buster. So I hope you're a good shot. I'm probably going to mess it up, but you can only shoot him in the head. I am doing very poorly right now, in case it's not obvious. This is the last stand, using up some E-tanks. The thing is, Dr. Wily has 3 forms here. This is his first one. All he does is throw these bombs at you, but I've never been good at dodging their arc. You only got to get him down to half energy, and he'll go to his next stage, which is why I'm not, too worried about being at solo life, because I know I only got to get him down to half. So this next part, he connects down to that tractor-looking thing. His pattern's going to change. He's just going to start shooting these giant balls of energy. He's still got these little bombs, but now the bombs will also explode. His energy shots are kind of tough to dodge, but they don't do a lot of damage, so all you really need to do is kind of just stick to it, keep shooting them in the head, basically plow through the damage. It's no big deal. And now his final form, a dinosaur. Strangely, his final form was also the easiest. Slide under the bullet. Those things will sometimes hit you. They have kind of a weird hitbox, so even if you kind of do dodge them, they'll still sometimes hit you. Kind of weird. The headbutt from the skull, obviously just stay away and you're fine. And bam, there goes Dr. Wily. Definitely not the hardest Wily boss ever. Pretty excited. I'm still playing on a keyboard, but I picked up a controller the other day. I can't wait to get that tested out. I'll stop making so many stupid control mistakes. It's very hard to have fast reflexes on a keyboard. Oh, and there we go, shooting down Dr. Wily. Finally, Mega Man makes an actual aggressive move against him. And now we have the ending. Alright, there aren't any actual production credits. It's all just the enemies scrolling by the screen. So, just like to take a few minutes. Thank you for watching my first series here. I know it was a little rough around the edges, but I'm pretty satisfied for my first project. I'd like to thank a couple LPers out there. I mean, obviously I had to get my inspiration somewhere. First LPers I watched were Lord Vega and SS Skinner. More specifically, Vega's blind runs on Silent Hill. They kind of got me into the whole LP thing, and I've been watching them in the months ever since. Lots of good LPers out there. Like I said, Lord Vega, SS Skinner. Pretty much just got to check my subscriptions. I got a lot of good people on there. HC Bailey did a lot of the Final Fantasies. I think I'd have to say he's kind of like the tip of the iceberg. I finally watched his stuff and I thought, hey, I need to make my own. Finally get up and actually do it. So big thanks to him. And if you haven't watched his LPs, I suggest you do so. Lots of entertaining ones to watch on his side. Great guy. He's good to listen to. He's doing Link's Awakening right now in Final Fantasy VIII. As for myself, I think I'm going to do Kirby's Dream Land next. Nice game from my childhood. One of the ones I grew up on. And of course another one of those games I played for hours when I was a kid. Because, I sucked and kept dying and starting the game over. And now I can probably beat it in less than half an hour. Which is going to be one of the objectives I'm shooting for. And after that, I don't know. I do have mention of the Sailor Moon R game on my list of upcomings. I found a translation for the Magic Knight Rayearth RPG for the anime fans out there, so I'm looking at that. More Mega Man's gonna be coming up. I'm not gonna do another one next, but there's definitely gonna be more coming. Thankfully, I'm a lot better at the Nintendo ones than I am the Game Boy ones. Aside from that, we're pretty much going to see what happens. I am going to do an RPG of some kind sooner or later, but I'm still looking into options for that. I want to do a couple platformers before that, so I can kind of get used to talking while I play a bit more. And I'm looking forward to doing an RPG so I can just talk more than just the action. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you for my next series. Thanks so much.